What's really cool is what I'm doing is I'm just driving around and looking for like the pods of bait on the hummingbird. And when you find the schools of bait, you'll see when we pull in, we'll pull in here, it seems like there's like a current edge formed by this break wall and a little eddy in there, and you'll hit that big wall of bait, and then you can see the big hooks sitting underneath it. See, whoop, there they are, right there, Mr. Porter. See, we're just coming into the bait, and you can see these big hooks right here. Those are king salmon sitting underneath the school of bait fish, and these are small alewife or primary forage.
Ooh, ooh. I know that sound. That's the sound of success.
What's really interesting is how soft the big fish like that hit it. I know they come up in back of it and they just start smoking on it, boy. They're really running, they're strong.
We're doubled.
Yep.
Our presentation for this hot salmon bite is extraordinarily simplistic. The best bait of the day, a 3/8 ounce VMC neon moon eye jig dressed with a 5-inch Trigger X minnow. We're fishing with relatively lightweight equipment when it comes to salmon. A 7-foot Quantum Tour Edition rod that's critical for long cast and hook sets with a lot of line out. The reel, a Quantum Accurist, is spooled with 20-pound test Suffix 832 braid. The line diameter of this braid is equivalent to 6-pound test mono, so you can really put a lot of line on the spool. And you'll need it because these fish can really smoke. The best retrieve is slow and steady with an occasional twitch. Another good presentation option is a heavy casting spoon, like Lure Jensen's Crippled Herring. Generally, you'll fish these on a heavy bait casting rod with an erratic popping retrieve.
Oh, there he goes. Woohoo! I think I hooked the express train. It's not the local. Well, he peeled off a bunch of line, Jim. I'm telling you.
High or low?
Yeah, you know, he wasn't on the bottom. He was kind of a mid-level depth. As you were working the trolling motor around here, I was marking a fish, you know, suspended. So I was just kind of dead sticking it back behind the boat with the occasional, ooh, look at that, with the occasional twitch.
That looks like a good one.
While the Milwaukee Harbor area is a hotbed of vertical jigging for salmon, over the years of Great Lakes fishing, we've seen a lot of different situations where I bet this would have worked, but we were stuck on the traditional salmon trolling techniques.
Cold water back here and it's clear.
Right there, right there.
I would guess in the not-so-distant future, this tactic will become far more common around the Great Lakes. The bottom line for this bite is offshore wind that bring upwellings of cold water onto the bank, enabling alewife to move shallow where the king salmon and trout take advantage of the situation.
It's a real simple recipe. Some offshore wind brings in some cold water, it brings in the bait, and it brings in these predators. Holy smokes, look at that thing, Jim.
Hey, for more detailed information or to purchase any products you've seen on this show, go to lindermedia.com. And thanks for watching.